I felt comfortable enough to bust his balls. I don't know why, but it was this chemistry. I don't know. I think I gelled pretty good with the black folk, and we are at times on the same page when I choose or they choose to befriend me, whether it's Warren Sapp or any other black folk that I become friends with. That I never changed my ex. That abrasive, borderline, crazy attitude is still there, which some people can interpret at times as a little bigoted, as a little racist, as a little too Italian, as a little too East Coast. But within 5 to 10 minutes of being Sapp, we hit it off. We went to a lunch with my salesman, who was the one who introduced all of us. And at the lunch, Warren was kind of breaking walls with. I was very kind of shy because of the situation, but he was kind of breaking walls. We were talking about football, and I saw an opening that I could sense that this person could be a ball-busting, entertaining experience. So as we got to know each other, we were in the car driving. This is the first day we met, and he's actually driving, and I'm sitting in the back seat, and he's talking to me about girls and this, and going back and forth, and he starts talking about a girl, and I said, "Does she have to be colored?" And he looks at me and goes, "What did you say?" And I go, "Is she colored chocolate?" And he goes, "Wow." And he goes, "That's got to be the most racist shit I've ever had somebody." I said, "Colored Negro." And after he goes, and that was like, I mean, I did it purposely to bust balls back with him. And from that point, we literally had an amusing ball-busting time when we saw each other. Like I said, I was no best friend or anything. It was a friend of a friend. And so I basically knew Sapp only when the friend would be out and bring me to hang out with Warren. But I will say, before I went to prison, he threw me out a message to say, you know, be safe and be good. But we went to a Raiders game and hung out at his apartment, his penthouse. It was amazing. And it was at that point I had already really been friends to a point where I could really harass him and fuck with him. And by that time, we had already watched the movie being made with Gia Paloma and the late Coffee Ron. And we were in the scene. Gia Paloma fists her own ass. And she was doing that for Warren, and he thought that was like the most amusing. I mean, it was great. It was for a movie called Go Fuck Yourself 3. And the box cover, we have Gia Paloma hanging upside down like a punching bag. And Coffee Ron's got these American boxing gloves on, and he's like he's gonna punch him. And so a punching bag, and it's called Go Fuck Yourself. And they were married at the time. So it was a kind of a funny skit of what we did. And if you look at the movie and see the box cover and watch the scene, just know that was done, and Warren Sapp was on set watching that with us, and it was a great time, man. It was fun. But when we went to his home, and he has his big penthouse, and walking around and just like, wow, and I was fucking with him on stuff. So we went to a club, and he said, we caravan. So we had like a big black fucking Lincoln SUV thing that Sack drove, and just this entire caravan. And we go to a club, and I'm like, Sack, where we go? Where are we going? He's like, oh, we're going out. We're going out. We're going out together. So we show up to this club, and it's literally the Eddie Murphy movie, 48 Hours. The boys are back in town. And we walk in, and it is wall to wall. Chocolate City, baby. I mean, we're in the jungle, baby. And ROB BLACK is going down there in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. ROB BLACK is dead. We literally go to this entrance, and a bouncer goes, oh, wow. So I can tell all these motherfuckers go there. And it's like a Raiders place that some of the Raiders go to. And you walk upstairs. It's a club that you're like walking up like stairs, like in an apartment building almost. When we get up to the floor and we walk in, and it is wall-to-wall Chocolate City. And over in the corner is all these giant booths that they're all reserved for basically Sack. And as we move and go through this sea of people, a little old widow is fucking walking. And I remember Sack is in front of me, I go, yo, man, I'm the only white guy here. And he goes, really, you just be like that? I go, am I going to get killed? He goes, maybe. I said, great. So we go to the fucking booth. And there we are. And I'm like a fucking kid. Because back then, Jamarcus Russell, nobody knew that he was going to suck. So he was a rookie then, or just started, or second year, but nobody really knew he was going to be a shit ball yet. So he was still a big deal. And I remember when we sat in this booth, we didn't sit in the booth, we sat on top of the booth. And Sack didn't really sit, he just held court, because the booth was in the middle, and to the right was another booth, and to the left was another booth. And basically, we had about 30 people that were associated or played for the Los Angeles or for the Oakland Raiders. And everybody was centered on Sack. So basically, everything went in and through Warren Sack in the middle. And I sat square in the middle on top. And Sack literally sat to the
Oh my God.
And it was almost more exciting for him. I swear to God, it sounds so gay.
It's fucking gay, ROB BLACK. It's all gay. It's gay with a capital G slapped with some Vaseline. That's how fucking gay it is. It's the ROB BLACK Show. And welcome to another edition of It's Fucking Hot and Windy in the Valley. And welcome. And welcome to the ROB BLACK Show. Oh man, what a day today is. Seriously, it's hot as fuck, and there ain't a fucking thing that is cooling anything off out here. It's because when the wind comes, it makes it it just makes it hotter. It does. It just makes it fucking. It just makes it hotter. So, anyways, we don't have the light going again. We have as little. We have as little as light and heat as we possibly can. We don't have the air conditioning going because the sounds, will be far too noisy to conduct the show. So It's going to be a hot day. It's fucking hot. Hot! Anyways, we'll persevere. What a great afternoon and fucking morning we had. We've been looking at the set being built. And all I can tell you is the set's pretty badass. And it's cool. If nothing else works on the Rob Black Show, I swear to God, if nothing else works on the Rob Black Show, when the switchover happens, because don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tonight it will be the last time that we do the night show as a live feed. There will still be a night show, but it will be a best of slash replay of the day slash bits slash whatever. I mean, it's just going to be a combination of things that will that have taken place during the last year. So we've archived every show we've ever done. We have clips of every show we've ever done, and they are all put together in bits. So it's you know, the show will start, and there'll be a 20-minute bit, and there'll be a 10-minute bit, and there'll be a fucking 30-minute bit. So that will start tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock will still be the Rob Black Show. It just won't be the live feed of what we are doing, because we will not be doing it. It'll be a best of, a taped best of. So if at anything else, okay, if at anything else, and none of the new stuff we're going to be doing is good, I can at least tell you that the set looks badass. It looks very professional. That's all I can tell you there. The set looks extremely badass, extremely professional, and it has a bit of a Jon Stewart slash Colbert slash sports news feel to it. Very awesome. It's very awesome. That's all I can say. It puts our current studio to shame. It really is that awesome. So we've been seeing that. Last night we were late to the live show because we were looking at the new set, and this morning we were looking at the new set. I just look at the new set and I just fucking jerk off with my set. What's wrong with me? It's disgusting. So, and of course we explained to everybody we were late last night because we were at the fucking Clippers rally. We were at the Clippers rally to yell at Big Don Sterling, and we were fucking we were yelling at them, and then we were rooting the Clippers to win, which they did. So they at least came through on the win. And I explained to everybody, at least the Cincinnati Reds, when they were going through their turmoil with their racist owner, Marge Schott, for 8 years, they at least fucking, they at least won, you know? They at least fucking, they at least, you know, won their shit. And handled their business when they oh Jesus, when they realized that their owner was a a racist. So they actually won. So it's nice to see the Clippers actually, you know, won the fucking game. They didn't let all of these allegations, you know, that nobody fucking ever knew of. Shit, there's a report today that Shaquille O'Neal, or not Shaquille O'Neal, what am I talking about? Not Shaquille O'Neal. But LeBron James, I think it was LeBron James, when he was a free agent in 2010, had a chance to go to the Clippers, and he did not want to play for Donald Sterling. So somehow LeBron James knew of the history of Donald Sterling. I guess he knew the history of Donald Sterling, but nobody else did. Nobody else did. LeBron, he knew. He was like, yo, man, we want to go play for the Clippers. No, Donald Sterling's a racist asshole. Oh, we never heard that before. Oh, you never did? Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm talking like Shaquille O'Neal for LeBron. I just, you know, I don't know. But, you know, I thought that was kind of funny when I heard those reports. Seriously, I thought that was kind of funny in the sense that, you know, this guy's been operating in the NBA and he's been getting awards, and he's been getting all sorts of praise from different groups, rather it was UNICEF or any of these other people, because of course nobody knew about Donald Sterling's racist ways, and nobody knew that he would bring hookers into the locker room and have them look at the beautiful black men, the black bodies. Again, all this stuff was just, it was just so new. It was just so shocking that it just came out of left field. But LeBron knew. Okay? LeBron knew. No one else knew. But LeBron knew. Man. Incredible shit. But hey, at least the Clippers won. That's all I say. Fucking Clippers won. God damn it. We were there. We were at the rally. We were at the rally. We were like saying, we are united as one. Yeah. we're united as one. Yeah. We're united as one. I heard something funny. I heard that, and I don't even know where this came. I'm thinking, since everybody is just jumping on the bandwagon of buying the Clippers, we ought to just jump on the fucking bandwagon also. We should. Fuck it. We ought to just jump on the bandwagon. The I gotta see with the fucking that. Okay, that's it. I was told of this before we went on the air, and I'm like, what? Where's this fucking retard? Seriously, where's this fucking retard? So, Frankie Munoz, okay? Frankie Munoz, the guy, the former child star from Malcolm in the Middle, yes, he would like to own the Clippers. What the fuck? Like, really? How the fuck does this happen? Frankie Munoz, what is he gonna get some, where's he gonna get the money to buy the Clippers? From fucking Walt? From Breaking Bad? Is he gonna go to Walt, and Walt, Walt from Breaking Bad and Frankie Munoz. They're gonna go in partners and they're gonna buy the Clippers. Frankie Munoz, get the fuck out of here! Now it's just like it's fashionable to be like, all right, I need to throw my hat in there to get some publicity. Put out a press release to everybody that says I'm interested in buying the Clippers. They're like, dude, you're worth like $10 million. So, I don't know, they're going to sell the Clippers for like $1 billion. Yeah? Can I get a loan for the other 909? Oh, Frankie Munoz. And it'd be different if the kid was actually still acting and still relevant. Like, I could almost believe if fucking Walt, Bryan Cranston, was like, hey, I want to buy the Clippers. I'd be like, oh, wow, so I guess that Breaking Bad fucking money and Godzilla and stuff, maybe he's got maybe he's got a couple $100 million laying around as a down payment. But Frankie Munoz? Come on! Frankie Munoz. Fucking Munoz. They say the team is going to probably be sold for about $1.5 billion. And they estimate Frankie Munoz's net worth. And I would say this is a extreme exaggeration, but I'll play along. They say Frankie Munoz's net worth is $40 million. I'll play along with that. Okay, I will. I'll play along with the fact that it's $40 million. I don't believe that because Malcolm in the Middle, didn't run that long, so the syndication and residuals from all the syndication deals would not be that big. B, it was in the late 90s, so of course money back then wasn't what the money is in 2014. And C, it was on Fox, which was not known for having huge contracts with the players. I mean, Fox and Rupert Murdoch were not exactly very generous and paying big money. So, with those three, I don't know, issues, I beg to differ that Frankie Munoz is worth $40 million, and add the fact, just the last fact, that he isn't even working anymore. Seriously. Okay? Seriously. And the fact that he's just a loser. So it's silly that anybody would even talk and be like, oh yeah, Frankie Munoz, he's one of the people that want to buy the Clippers. It's like, what? Okay, if they say he's worth $40 million, I would say he's worth about $8 million. Okay, I'd say about $8 million. Okay. And according to his Facebook, he began rooting for the team back when he was playing the video game NBA Live 95 on Super Nintendo. That he's been a devoted Clipper fan. Well, fuck, of course. Well, he got to sell him the team. He 40 million. He's worth 40 million. So you don't want to deplete your entire, savings. So I think that they would take I think Big Don Sterling, as he's being forced out of the NBA, I think he would take a $20 million down payment, and he would hold paper. So he would let Frankie Munoz, make payments. That's what holding paper is. He would let him make payments on the 1.4. I don't even know. What's 1.5 billion minus 20 million? How's that for a mortgage payment? So he'd hold paper on 1.4 990 1.4 billion 980 million dollars. So he'd hold paper on that, and he'd just charge them a 5% interest. Okay, you got 5%. I want to see what that would be. Hold on. I don't even know if I can add that much. Frankie Munoz, get the fuck out of here, you jerk off. All right, 1.5. Oh, Jesus, hold on. 1.500 times 5 point. It's like, what is it, 50,000 a month in interest? I think, I don't even know. I think it'd be like 50,000 a month in interest. It'd be like 500,000. It'd be like $500,000 a year in interest. That's all. So something ridiculous like that. $500,000 a year in interest payments on to mortgage $1.45 billion. All right, Frankie Munoz, jerk off. So I thought that was funny. Frankie Munoz was in line. Him. I can't even believe that. See, he did his job. People like me are making a joke, and we're talking about Frankie Munoz. Jesus. And it says, Frankie Munoz and 5 other potential celebrity Clippers buyers. It's like, really? Come on, man. So Frankie Munoz, and we're going to mention his name along with, number 2, Magic Johnson, of course. Of course. Of course, Magic Johnson is in line to buy the Clippers. So he was part of this whole work. He was part of this whole work. I've said that from day one. Remember, Magic Johnson has been trying to buy a basketball team for years. He's been turned down by Buss over at the Lakers constantly. Magic owns a piece of the Dodgers with an investment group, and he's a basketball legend. Why would you want to bet? Why would you give a fuck about owning a baseball team? All right, baseball is the furthest from what the fucking Magic Johnson wants. He wants a basketball team. So of course he's the front runner of buying the fucking Clippers. Everybody knows that. That's why this all happened. Real simple. This is real simple. So they have listed him as number 2, behind Frankie Munoz. Number 3, Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Oscar De La Hoya. Okay? They are talking about wanting to buy the Clippers. And then number 4, you have David Geffen, which I actually see as being the real front runner. Okay? That seriously, him and Larry Ellison, who is the owner of Oracle. And Larry Ellison's a really cool guy. I've seen him do interviews, and he's just a really good guy. I mean, he's really honest, and he's one of those owners of billion-dollar companies that kind of tells it like it is. He doesn't fuck around, and I think that would be a great combination of owning the Lakers, Geffen and Ellison from Oracle. And number 5, rounding out the list, is Oprah Winfrey, and they say she would be part of Larry Ellison and David Geffen. And I like Oprah. I'll give Oprah. I've given some of the black folk a little grief on their silence with other racism issues, but yet they all, ran to this this issue. But in the grand scheme of things, Oprah is, I call her Oprah. We're close like that. Oprah has been the most vocal out of all of the black folk, and has done the most for the plight of the black community. Way more than Magic Johnson ever has, way more than Shaquille O'Neal, way more than LeBron James, way more than Snoop Lion, way more than any African American that is an entertainer or celebrity out there. She is, and she's actually genuine. She again is pretty honest and tells it like it is, and so I think that would be a great pair of owners. But hey, if you got Frankie Munoz, I don't know. How do you list Frankie Munoz amongst billionaires here? Seriously, how do you throw Frankie Munoz's hat in the ring with Oprah Winfrey, David Geffen, Larry Ellison, Floyd Mayweather Jr., Oscar De La Hoya, Magic Johnson, and Frankie Munoz. Frankie Munoz. Like I said, unless Walt is backing his play, okay, the man who brings death, because his name is fucking whatever the fuck that line was, unless Walt is backing Munoz's play, okay, and he's got Hermanos Manos Chicken, and they're gonna bring, bucket loads of, well, maybe that's his plan. Maybe his plan is to bring some fucking, it's so wrong. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. Okay, I gotta go there. Maybe his plan is to bring lots of fried chicken to the Clippers organization, and he's gonna bait everybody, including the entire Los Angeles community, and say that if he owns the Clippers, he'll be providing free chicken to everybody in Los Angeles. I don't know. It's horrible. What's wrong with me? I'm no better than those the Los Angeles Police Department that got sued recently for like $1.5 million for giving a birthday cake to a black officer with a watermelon and a fried chicken leg in it. But that's not racism. Well, the old Jew, the owner of the Clippers, that's the biggest racism going today. All right, God bless. So, just want to let you all know, Frankie Munoz is the front runner. He's listed as number one. I bullshit you not. He's listed as the number one guy that is in line to buy the Clippers. So, there you go. Big action. Big action. Frankie Munoz. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus. Frankie Munoz. All right, so I thought I would throw that out there. Before I went on, somebody hit me up with that, and I was like, come on. At first I had to go, who the fuck is Frankie Munoz? Seriously, I couldn't I couldn't remember who the fuck Frankie Munoz was. And they're like, dude, he's the Malcolm in the Middle guy. I was like, oh shit. That's who fucking Frankie Munoz is. I was like, he's with Walt. Man, I get it. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, here's something. See, some of this stuff, I'm not sure if, yeah, I'm not going to talk about this article because Katie Summers might be adding this to the news that we could use. It just came through. I just seen it, and it's pretty entertaining. So I guess the what the fuck? A Kurt Cobain suicide note has just been released. Okay, and it is got people talking. So I'm not going to talk about that just in case Katie Summers is going to talk about that, which she probably will, because that's a big story. I just seen it when I was going through my little political attaché of information here. So I was like, wow, that came up. I have a news wire that I get, not just for not just my Yahoos or my Drudge reports or MSNBCs, but I also get a wire service that gives me, you know, news that comes in quick or whatever. So that was one of the top things that came through. I was like, oh, look at that. That's interesting. So that is on the wire. So I'm sure the beautiful and talented Katie Summers, and she even just hit me and said, shut your face. Don't talk about it, she said. I'm not. I just throwing it out there. I'm giving the fans a hype up of some of the stories that you'll be bringing them, Summers. Jeez. Jeez Louise. So that is one of the stories. God damn it. We had a good time yesterday on the ROB Black Show when we were talking about, he goes, talk about your politics, asshole. porn, the plane, and the Big Don. Let me tell you something. When I got up, when I left Katie Summers' house this morning, let me tell you something. Okay? She wears these, I'm serious, she wears these cutoff shorts that are pretty disturbing. That's all I'm going to say. And why? They're like Daisy Dukes, where her asshole and pussy are like dripping out of them. Seriously, they're very disturbing. They are, well, they're disturbing. That's all I can say. They're fucking disturbing. And I think they should be banned from people viewing her in there, because it instantly will make you erect. All right? Instantly make you erect. I'll tell you something. How do we get fucking... Well, it's over now. That kind of sucks. I was going to say, how do we get Katie Summers to be hanging out with Donald Sterling, huh? Did you... Did you guys... did you say... I mean, just to finish off, did you guys hear all of the stuff that this girl, who her lawyer is saying was not the girlfriend of, who is not the girlfriend of Big Don? Seriously, the amount of stuff that this girl had. And what's even funnier, the fact that they say it's not his girlfriend, and she's like some type of art. I don't even know. I gotta read this to you guys, because it really is silly, because it talks about how she, I mean, the girl's just mental. I mean, she really is. She really is a mental case. Besides looking weird and freaky, and she's only fucking 20. And the funny thing is, there's all sorts of different. There's all sorts of different variations of how old the girl is. Some have her at 27, some have her at 29, and a court document with this lawsuit that she's in has her at 31. But whatever it is, she's definitely a nut job, because she's had all of that plastic surgery work done to alter her appearance. And it's that work that normally old women get when they're fucking super old, and it pulls their skin back and with these cheekbone implants to a way where they start to look like cats. And if you take a look at this girl, this Stiviano girl, okay, or whatever her name is, because she even has different names. If you look at pictures of her, and you then look at pictures of the actress from the Oscars, okay, that looked weird from plastic surgery. What the fuck was her name? She was real famous. Hold on, let me see if I can. Kim Novak. If you go take a look and Google what Kim Novak looked like at the 2014 Oscars, okay? Take a look at Kim Novak, and she looks eerily similar to what this Stiviano girl looks like. They have the same weird cheekbones, the same weird cat-looking eyes. They look the same. I mean, it's that weird plastic surgery that old ladies get done when they're fucking old as fuck. Okay? When they are looking as old as fuck, they get this plastic surgery done. And it's funny because she's not old as fuck. And depending on what report you hear, she's either 27 or 31. But regardless, she ain't in the age range to get her face to look extremely bizarre, which she has done. She's looking like a cat woman. So this story that's out, you got to listen to this. V. Stiviano, the woman who Donald Sterling was talking to when he made racist remarks, is very saddened by his lifetime NBA ban. And she didn't release the recording of their conversation, her lawyer said Tuesday. So, once again, bullshit. Stiviano never wanted to harm and to come to Donald. Simeik Noire of Calabasas told Los Angeles Times. I guess that's her lawyer, Simeik Noire. Somebody released it for money, but it wasn't Stiviano, the attorney said. So who was it? Who was it? Somebody released it for money. Well, it was released to TMZ. So does that mean Harvey Levin at TMZ paid money for an hour audio recording of Donald Sterling? You know, that's a pretty bold statement by the Stiviano camp that she didn't release the tapes and that somebody else released it for money. Which, okay, how does this happen? And is it I have the tape and I'm going to secretly record you and I'm going to bait you into every conversation we can. Talk about, do you want me to peel off the color of my skin? And do you want juice, baby? I love you, baby. Oh, man, I'd like to... Oh, that girl's such an annoying cunt, man. Oh, Jesus, just, you know. And I love how people go, well, do you think... and nobody wants to talk about this because everybody knows that it's fucked up. But the only thing they say is, well, the comments are out there now, so that's it. Okay, but that wasn't a question that people are asking. People are asking, do you feel that somebody should get what Donald Sterling is getting? Rather it's lifetime bans, rather it's getting the death penalty, rather it's getting 10 black guys to stick hot pokers up his ass. It doesn't matter what it is, should any of this be coming to somebody based off of a private conversation that somebody has in the privacy of their own home and they're being secretly recorded? And everybody jumps over that and goes, well, the comments are out there, so there's nothing that can be done. So why are you not answering the question? Just answer that question. Nobody's going to fucking say, all right, so we're not going to ban the guy, and now let's forgive him for his racist comments. Nobody's going to say that. But it is what has been said by some people, a very slippery slope to go down when we're talking about recording comments that are secretly done. This isn't a mobster. This wasn't a gang, a John Gotti mafia case where you have secret recordings of gangsters talking about criminal activity. This is just some old racist white guy in the privacy of his own home arguing with his sugar baby, and she's baiting him into every fucking conversation about race that there is. That's what we're talking about. That's all we're fucking saying. Trying to just put it in context just a little bit. All right? And then my question would be, what if it wasn't racism? Would we be all feeling the same way if something came out that was damaging to one of these people or somebody else in a secret recording that did not amount to racist comments? Well, you know, if somebody was caught on recording talking about their sexual preference, and you found out that a world famous athlete was gay, and they were secretly recorded without their consent, and that was leaked, and it ruined their playing career, or it ruined their political career, or they got so much publicity out of it that they you know, went into a tailspin. Would we be having these same feelings? Rather, it was somebody that was outed because they were gay, or somebody outed because they liked to cross-dress, or it was somebody that was outed because they, you know, cry to sad movies. I don't fucking know. Something that people do privately. Maybe it's somebody that likes to masturbate and stick 5 fingers up their ass and lick the cabbage heads, and now that gets out. I don't know. But I think it's all relevant. Again, nobody's saying, oh, let's forgive the man. No, nobody's saying that. He's bad, he's evil, but I don't think he's any more evil than 90% of the Republicans that are serving in our government who are racist, and they get away with saying racist shit all the time, and nobody says nothing. So they go, why did you say that, Rick Santorum? And he goes, I didn't mean to say black people take welfare and mooch off the government. I didn't even know I said black people. It just was a slip. And everybody goes, okay, we're with you. Hey, Rick Perry, why do you got a cabin called Niggerhead? What? Yeah, you do. Well, it's not mine. Well, why do you have the rock there? Why don't you just throw the rock? Come on, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not mine. Okay. Hey, mayor of such and such city, you said you want to sit down with the Mexicans and eat tacos. So you think that's racist? No. You don't? No. Okay. So, I mean, these things are a little bit, to me, more impactful on people's lives than the old Jew cuckold guy who likes to go to locker rooms around naked black guys with hookers and say, look at the black bodies. If that ain't a creepy dude, I'm not too sure what is. Look at the black bodies. But this freaky girl who records her sugar daddy, but yet her lawyers and her people say they didn't release the tape. Even if she gave the tape to somebody else and said, do what you want. Do what you want. I don't know anything. It's the same thing. Okay? She had the tape. That's the bottom line. She had the tape, and somehow the tape got from her hand into TMZ's hand. It's very simple. And saying that she didn't sell it and she didn't give it to anybody is purely semantic right now. the fact of the matter is she's responsible for the information on this tape and for it getting out. That's the bottom line. So, as she says some more, and it's just so funny. The recording is over an hour long, and that Stiviano is devastated that this got out. Okay? Okay? And it says, in the recording, Los Angeles Clippers owner apparently is upset with Stiviano for posting photos online of herself with Lakers Hall of Famer Magic Johnson and Dodgers outfielder Matt Kemp. It bothers me a lot. You want to broadcast your association with black people. Do you have to? Sterling asked. The Johnson photo has been since deleted from Stiviano's Instagram account. Yeah. Fucking Magic Johnson's wife, Cookie's probably like, man, why are you all involved in this white bitch's shit there, motherfucker? He's like, baby, I just met her at a game. Shit. Why is Donald so upset at you about being with his girl? If you just took one picture with her, Magic, with your magic AIDS dick. Oh, baby, yeah. Let me tell you, Magic is getting his balls busted about this. Tuesday, NBA, let's see. Commissioner Adam Silver condemned the remarks against Sterling for life. And he can't do anything with his team, can't go to practices, can't bring hookers in and look at the beautiful black bodies, can't do anything like that, and he's fined him $2.5 million. Stiviano has been described as Big Don Sterling's girlfriend. In March, Sterling's wife, Rochelle, sued Stiviano, seeking the return of more than $2.5 million in lavish gifts the woman allegedly received from her husband, including luxury cars and a $1.8 million duplex. The lawsuit claims Stiviano, 31, met Sterling, 80, at the 2010 Super Bowl. It accuses Stiviano engaging in conduct designed to target, befriend, seduce, and then entice, cahool, borrow from, cheat, and or receive as gifts transfers of wealth from wealthy older men who she targets for such purposes. Of course! Stiviano's attorney has filed documents to dismiss many of the accusations and denies that she took advantage of Sterling, describing him as having an iron will and being one of the world's shrewdest businessmen. Neroni told the Times that Stiviano and Sterling didn't have a romantic relationship. Whoa, really? Okay. It's nothing like it's been portrayed, the lawyer said. She's not that type of person everyone says. She's a hard-working waitress and did volunteer work helping crime victims before becoming an archivist for Sterling, he said. She had no association with rich people before this, he said. The Los Angeles County District Attorney said Stiviano was a volunteer with its Victim Witness Assistant Program in 2010. Oh man, yeah, she just got almost $3 million worth of gifts from an 80-year-old man, or an 80-year-old businessman for doing nothing, for just, I guess, archiving, working as an archiver for. She got a $1.8 million duplex, and I seen in another report that she's got like a Ferrari, a Bentley. Hold on, I gotta find this report, okay? Because it's funny. I got a couple of these. Hold on. Stiviano's. I got this. Okay, hold on. Yeah. You gotta hear this shit. man, this is good. Okay. Stiviano was born Maria Vanessa Perez in October of 1982 in Los Angeles, but successfully petitioned to change her name to V. Stiviano in 2010. Right there, she's a wackadoo. Maria Vanessa Perez, Mexican. And she changed her name to V. Stiviano in 2010. There's no explanation for what that name means, but her stated reason in the court filing was born from a rape case and having yet been fully accepted because of my race. Oh, fucking nut. In the recorded conversation purported to be with Sterling, the woman identified by TMZ as Stiviano has said she was black and Mexican descent. Okay. In March, Sterling's wife, Rochelle, sued Stiviano, claiming she received more than $2.5 million in lavish gifts from the Clippers owners and they needed to be returned. A big piece of the suit involves a duplex Stiviano purchased in December for nearly $1.8 million, with money that Rochelle Sterling claims Stiviano received from her husband. Stiviano's name appears on the deed, and Rochelle Sterling is asking a judge to transfer the property to her and her husband. In the filing, Rochelle Sterling accuses Stiviano in engaging, and we went over this, in conduct designed to target, befriend, seduce, blah, 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 blah. And she goes after older men whom she targets for such purposes. Let's see. In 2012, Stiviano was charged with driving under the influence, but pleaded no contest to a reckless driving charge in July. Officials say there are no restrictions on her driving privileges at this time. How she met Sterling. Rochelle Sterling's lawsuit claims Stiviano met Sterling at the 2010 Super Bowl. Since then, the pair have been in a relationship. So for 4 years. And don't forget, there's no relationship going on, and that's what the lawyer and the Stiviano camp claim. There's nothing like that going on. She's not that type of girl. She's a classy girl. So for 4 years, she's been with an 80-year-old guy, and they've done nothing except, I don't know, what, hang out? I hear tapes of her going, baby, I love you. Baby, I love you. I do everything you want me to do. Do you want some juice? I love you, baby. I love you. Oh, Papi, I love you. Let's go to the Dodgers game, Papi. You like my LA Dodgers clothes? Yeah, Papi. Okay. But they're not doing, they never, no sex, no nothing. Yeah. A guy that I've seen court papers and a deposition and a lawsuit where he's talking about being in a limousine and having girls suck on every inch of his body, sucking on his toes, to the point where the person in the deposition was like, Mr. Sterling, we didn't really ask about a girl sucking on your toes. A guy that brings girls into the locker room and says, look at them black bodies. But he's with this fucking jerk off, half whatever she is, Papi. And he's not getting any sex from her. He's giving her $3 million worth of stuff, and he's not getting any sex from her. Get the fuck out of here. This girl is the epitome of, fuck the word gold digger. That's such a fucking lame. This girl is beyond, she's just trash, man. Just listen to that tape. Papi, oh, do you want some juice? I love you. Oh, God. It's like fucking, it's like the offspring of George Lopez, man. Hey, Chicano! Hey, what's going on? Oh, Jesus. Can you just get any more stereotypical, man? Ugh. I don't. Do you want some juice? I love you, baby. Saying if you love me, will you shut the fuck up? How's that? When she's around her black friends, she must be like, what's up? What's up, niggas? What's up? Don't you do me like that. Don't you do me like that. I guarantee you, when she's around her black friends, she's all like, Don't you do me like that. I got this white motherfucker. Yeah, he paying me all the gifts. And then when she's with her Mexican friend, she's like, hello, papi. Do you got my Dodgers jacket, papi? Could I wear my Dodgers jacket? Do you want some juice? Ay, ay, ay. What a fucking annoying twat. Listen to this. Rochelle Sterling claims that Stiviano and Big Don met at the 2010 Super Bowl. So that's 4 years ago. Since then, the pair have been in a relationship, and Stiviano has received a Ferrari, 2 Bentleys, and a Range Rover. Okay? The vehicles are worth more than $500,000. Okay? A Ferrari, 2 Bentleys, and a Range Rover. Are you guys out of your fucking minds? Okay? Sterling and Stiviano's alleged fight was apparently sparked by the businessman's displeasure with Stiviano posting pictures of herself online with Hall of Famer Magic Johnson and Dodgers outfielder Matt Kemp. The Johnson photo has since been deleted from Stiviano's Instagram, where she boasted nearly 150,000 followers as of Monday evening. Several of her 200 photos include her posing in front of Clipper signs or with team memorabilia, including a pair of jerseys embroidered with her last name. Her bio lists her as an artist, lover, writer, chef, poet, stylist, and philanthropist. This bio is what you see all the sugar babies' bios with. I bet you she's got these. I can't remember the exact fashion designer, but they have red bottoms, which means she's a high-end escort. If you go to thedirty.com, and thedirty.com, which is owned and operated by Dick Ritchie, and if you go there, what it is it's like a socialite gossip site where he posts pictures and stories about basically socialites, which are sugar babies and wannabe rich guys that fuck these girls, and it's like gossip about them. So it'll just be like about a random hooker, and what I mean by a hooker, a girl like this Stiviano who just goes out with rich guys, a little sugar baby, and she's like posting pictures all over the web where she's like jet setting around the world, but they're not escorts, they're not hookers, they are artists, or they're philanthropists, or they're poets, but they're fucking hookers. They're high-end hookers that are just looking for sugar daddies. And if you go to thedirty.com and see the site, you can look at all these pictures that are posted by all these girls that look exactly like the Stiviano, and they all have the same thing. I'm an artist, I'm a lover, I'm a writer, I'm a chef, I'm a poet. All right. What she is a ghetto booty, fucking half black, half Mexican, depending on who she's hanging out with. If she's hanging out with her black friends, she's, "What's up, sister?" She's hanging out with her Mexican friends, she's like, "Papi, can I give you some juice?" Depending on what it is, okay? And she basically would troll around at high-profile events, whether it's Super Bowls or whether it's high-end nightclubs, or she'd be going down to the Roosevelt, places like this, hanging out in the clubs, trying to hook up with rich guys. Real simple. Real simple. The oldest cliche in fucking modern chick, rich dude folklore. Real simple. You go and hang out where the rich guys or the trying to be rich guys go. And your trick is to figure out who is full of shit and who really has money. So the girls go and they hang out at the Mondrian. They go hang out at Beso. They go and hang out at all of the LA spots. They hook up with somebody who goes, "Hey, I got, I can get us into a private event at the Clippers party." Okay, who's gonna be there? Oh, a bunch of rich motherfuckers. Probably the owner of the Clippers will be there. Guys, I'll give you one better. Jerry Buss, the owner of the Lakers, used to hang out with fucking porn chicks. Now, I don't know if that was broadcasted, used to do it. It was before the internet, but I know for a fact that Stephanie Swift used to hang out with Jerry Buss. Jerry Buss used to hang out with Ruben, which is Andre Madness, and when he was married to Stephanie Swift, they would go and be guests with Jerry Buss in Lakers box seats. Fucking fact. Fucking fact. Jerry Buss used to fucking hang out with fucking porn chicks. That is a fucking fact. You could quote me on that, motherfucker. Stephanie Swift and Andre Madness were guests of Jerry Buss on more than one occasion for Laker games. Now, this is back when Stephanie Swift was in the business, back in the 90s. But, I mean, please, this is easy. For Christ's sakes, Taja Rain and Brooklyn Lee, okay, regardless of what they say, were at an event in Morocco. Rather, they want to fucking say they were with autograph signing with Penthouse. Regardless, they were somewhere that was influential enough to have President Bill Clinton at the same event. They were somewhere influential enough overseas where somebody went, "Hey, girls that suck dick for $200 and a fucking POV blowjob, do you want to take pictures with the President of the United States?" And they went, "Fuck yeah." So whatever Taja Rain wants to say, that, you know, she was brought to Morocco because of her awesome mind and never had cock inside of her fucking mouth or pussy, is no different than Savino. Except Savino's not on fucking camera getting cock and pussy in her mouth. She's not on camera with Derek Hay like Taja Rain used to fucking date. But it's the same shit. Taja Rain and Brooklyn Lee are getting pictures with Bill Clinton in Morocco at an event, at a charitable event. And they went as guests, as who? As who? You went as fuck toys. That's what you went as. So this shit has been going on forever. Okay? But Savino and them are just a little bit better than the porn girls. See, the porn girls give their shit up for $200, $300, $500. Girls like Stiviano, they get $3 million, okay? They get $1.8 million townhouses in their name, all right? Sorry, porn girls, you're just that stupid. But what do you expect? You're in porn, and you do blowjobs for $200. Okay, I'm sorry. These are all facts. I don't mean to break everybody's bubble, but a good hooker like Stiviano gets Ferraris, Land Rovers, Range Rovers, and Bentleys. So we'll continue. Along with her being all of these philanthropists and things, she also has her name appearing as a director of the Donald T. Sterling Charitable Foundation in an ad for a 2011 luncheon. However, she is not listed as having an official role with the foundation in tax documents filed from 2010 to 2012. So basically, she went, "Papi, do you think you could, put my name on something so it looks like I'm doing something more than sucking on your old Jew cock?" And he went, "Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm going to put your name on this lunch we're having, and then you could post that and show all your hooker friends that you're, you're a director of this charitable foundation, that you're doing something with your life besides sucking on my Jew cock." "Okay, thank you, Papi. Do you want some more juice?" Nah, I just want your black Mexican mouth wrapped around my little Jew cock some more. "Okay, Papi." All right? All right? All right? So, Stiviano's attorney, Mac Narai, has said his client did not leak the audio tape of the conversation with Sterling. And that what was posted online was just a snippet of conversation lasting about an hour. And then on Monday, a man who answered the phone at Nori's law office wouldn't identify himself, but said the attorney would no longer comment on the audio or Stiviano's case. He said the attorney was invoking the Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination, citing a statement issued by the Clippers accusing Stiviano of embezzlement. Los Angeles police say they are not investigating Stiviano or the audio's release at this time. So there you go. That was the good story I read this morning about the awesome girl that changed her name from Maria Vanessa Perez to V. Stiviano. Is that just the biggest hooker whack job move? So your name was Maria Vanessa Perez, and you go from Maria Vanessa Perez to just V. Stiviano. That's all. What's your name? V. Stiviano. Oh, I got you, baby. So your first name is V? Yeah. Just V. Oh, I'm with you. It's V. Oh, man. Amazing. So, there you go. $1.8 million living in a fucking badass duplex. Fuck, man. I gotta fucking, that's action. That's fucking action. Fucking porn girls. And they're fucking, and they're living in a fucking model house with Derek Hay. Hey, man, I got the fucking I got big action. I'm going out with Derek. Hey, really? Well, V. Stiviano has got a $1.8 million fucking duplex and 2 Bentleys. Oh, really? Yeah. And to me, man, she's just the Stiviano's ugly as sin, man. Man, she's ugly. She's just ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. All right. So again, I started give you guys that. I thought it was pretty interesting. It was more than interesting. It was beyond interesting. Okay. It was beyond interesting. You know, and I never thought about that. And I seen a report. I seen a report about this, and nobody's really putting this in the equation. But you guys do realize that that in theory, Sterling's wife, Shelley, could buy the fucking Clippers. It's not unheard of. Remember, the Dodgers' husband and wife, was it the McCords? They were fighting for ownership of the team. I mean, why couldn't Shelley Sterling say, you know what? I'm buying the team from my husband. That I'm buying the team. I love the. Remember, she's already come out and did a whole big statement about how his views don't reflect the views of the family, and what he said was deplorable, and it was horrible, and already kind of set the stage. Already set the stage for something like that. Okay? And don't think that that couldn't happen. And if the players and the league balked at Shelley Sterling owning the team, I think you would actually get some blowback from people saying, why not? And with the right PR structure, you definitely could have people support the woman, the other, the married woman that was basically cast aside by her racist husband for the young whore. I mean, you guys gonna tell me you couldn't see this panning out and working? What, are you kidding me? Why not? Why not? Easily could see it happening. Why couldn't you guys see this happen? Why couldn't you see the wife? Well, why not? Why not? Shelley Sterling could easily buy that company. Shelley Sterling could easily say, I want to own the company. Very simple. Very simple. And you would actually create some serious issues if people pushed hard for her not to own the team. So, that's something I seen floated on one of the sites, one of the sports sites, one of the gossip sites. And I could easily see, again, that happening. You have a big family with Sterling. You have a husband and wife that are all purposes getting divorced. She would go to the games. She was part of this team, and it would easily make sense for her to buy the team. It would make sense for her to have Doc Rivers become more involved with the team and have a woman owner. And you could easily see women rallying behind this ownership. Why wouldn't you? I don't even think there's a woman owner in the basketball league. I don't think there's a woman owner. I don't think there is a woman owner right now in the NBA. So you would have a woman owner who got the team in a divorce-style settlement, and now she is rebuilding the image of the clip. It makes perfect sense for a fairy tale book ending. It makes perfect sense. And if you actually have people putting up big resistance, I could easily see controversy, and I could easily see women rallying behind this woman and say, just because her husband is a scumbag doesn't mean she's a scumbag. And again, she attended all these Clipper games. She was involved. I mean, she wasn't making deals. She wasn't fucking the one making the deals on it, but she was no less involved than the wife of the Dodgers, and people were fine with the husband and wife team there battling for control of the company for the Dodgers. So let's face it, that wild card would be Shelley Sterling and her purchasing the team. All right, that is the wild card that nobody is talking about. So think about it. If it happens, I want y'all to sit there and say, Rob Black, oh, Rob Black, he was on to something. He was on to something. He was on to something. So, we'll see if I'm on to something. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. But life will go on in NBA basketball. But it's still funny to watch baseball owners and or baseball people actually try to say that Donald Sterling was worse than Martin Shot, because baseball, which is funny, baseball is getting heat for basically being lenient towards this type of stuff. Seriously. Baseball is getting heat for when Marge Schott was in the league, and Marge Schott was talking about her $1 million niggers and having swastika emblems in her drawer, and saying she would never hire, she would just as soon hire a monkey than somebody black. Seriously. And Major League Baseball basically did nothing. Seriously. And she even said that Adolf Hitler was good at the beginning, but he just went too far. They just went too far. Okay? So, Faye Vincent, who was a former commissioner, said that Marge Schott wasn't as bad as Donald Sterling. And it's kind of weird because he doesn't really explain why. He just makes a blanket statement and says, Marge Schott or Donald Sterling was worse. Seriously. It's a report, and it says many people today are comparing Clippers owner Donald Sterling to former Cincinnati Reds owner Marge Schott, who was banned from running the team in '96 after several racist comments. Sterling was alleged to have made race gap. Former baseball commissioner Faye Vincent says there is no comparison. Sterling is worse than Schott. What she said was egregious, but what he said was probably worse. I don't know how that is. And he goes, there's a question of where you draw the line. In this case, with what this guy did, and probably in Marge Schott's case, you're well over the line. So what should the NBA do in this case? You have to start with the proposition that the commissioner works for the owners, and for him to be disciplining the owners is very awkward circumstances, Vincent said. Okay. Again, that was it. And then Vincent said the owners made it clear to Marge that she had to sell. And Faye Vincent said he wasn't involved. But my recollection is that they pushed her out. That's the big story. And somehow what Sterling did and said was worse than Marge Schott. And again, I don't know how Faye Vincent how he can say that. It's funny because it kind of just shows how Major League Baseball, and they're not getting as much heat as I would have thought they would. Because they let Marge Schott off. You guys got to understand something. Marge Schott and what she said happened in like '92. She didn't get basically forced out until like '99. So Marge Schott was being Marge Schott. Marge Schott was being this racist, a crazy woman for 7 years, and nobody said anything, and they just fucking, oh, we're gonna ban you for a year. That was it. They banned her for a year, and then she comes back and says the Nazis, the Hitler was all right. He in the beginning he was all right, but then he went too far, and they went, ah, fuck, we're gonna ban you again. And then they fucking came back. And she said, all these niggas, I'd hire a monkey before I'd hire niggas again. And they went, oh, Jesus, Marge. Can't say that shit, all right? What? I got $1 million niggas around me. Okay, banned again. And then finally, they just had her sell her interest in the team, but she still remained, until she died, a minority owner. She still owned a piece of the Reds. So baseball somehow is getting a pass when people are comparing or forgetting about Marge Schott, which is funny because Marge Schott was 10 times worse. And you say, well, Rob, how is that? What do you mean, how is that? Marge Schott was saying all these things to reporters. Marge Schott was saying all these things to fucking people, like in positions of authority. You know, her thing about never hiring, as she would say, a nigger, and only hiring, she would hire a monkey before that would happen. She said that to, like, a secretary during a winter baseball meeting. So they're getting ready to start the meeting. So people are filing in, people are taking their places, and Marge is just having a conversation with a cigarette going, you know something, dear? I would hire a monkey before I'd hire a nigger again. And they're, okay, cool, Marge. All right, let's take our places. You know, her talking about her $1 million niggers. This is all shit that was, like, on the record. Or we should say off the record, but on the record. It's like interviews where the cameras are like, oh, we're going to change tape. Which is like, oh, you're going to change tape? Oh, you got a nigger over there working for you. What? Excuse me, Marge? Yeah, you got niggers everywhere. What's with the niggers? Well, okay, Marge, we're ready to start. Okay, let's start, you fucking nigga. Start rolling. That was Marge, you know? That was Marge in a press, in an interview. Hitler was all right. He was a good guy. He just took it a little too far. Really, Marge? Yeah, he took it a little too far. Okay, we're going to write that up. Yeah, you write that up. You know, Hitler's an all right guy. That's what Marge Schott did. This guy, first off, he never even used nigger. He never used coon. He never used moolie. He never used munyan. He never used spear chucker. He never used jungle bunny. I'm just you taking this time to throw out all the racist names I can think of. But he used black, which instantly I was shocked because when I seen the headline saying racist comments, right, I'm thinking, oh man, this guy's probably going on like a nigger this, nigger that, nigger. But no, it was like, if you want to fuck black people, you want to fuck them, you want to suck them, you want to dance with them, you want to eat dinner with them, bring them to the house and I'll jack off watching you fuck them like a good cuckold. But please, just don't do it in public. And I'm like, I'm not hearing nigger. That's the ultimate racist word. I'm not hearing spoda. That's the ultimate racist word. I'm hearing black people. I'm not even hearing colored. All right? I'm not even hearing colored. When a politician says colored and people go, what? No one uses that. I didn't even hear that. I didn't even hear them people, which is the other coded racist word. I heard black. Why do you gotta go out in public with black people and put it on your goddamn Instagram? But it's Magic Johnson, Poppy. Don't you like Magic Johnson? He's a great person. I love Magic Johnson. He is someone that definitely needs to be admired. I know him very well. All I'm saying is don't take pictures with him and don't bring him to my game. And I'm like, I haven't heard nigger. I haven't heard even AIDS nigger. Where am I? I'm listening. Man, I'm still listening. I haven't heard it yet. I'm like, that's it? You got Marge shot talking about Nazis. She's got Nazi fucking war memorabilia talking about it's great. And baseball's like, Marge, don't fucking say that. To the point where she's taking pictures with Eric Davis, like hugging him. My $1 million nigga! Ooh! And he's like, yeah, this is the fucking old rich fucking lady that's I know. But she's paying me a lot of money, so God bless her. Yeah, I'm hugging this white motherfucker. She's gonna die soon. And I mean that's fucking Cincinnati Reds. That's Cincinnati Reds. And baseball's like, hey, we take a stance too. No, you don't. Nobody does. I read the story yesterday about Paula Dean. She's back doing a cooking tour, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, I talked about that yesterday. Paula Dean got a $100 million investor out of Arizona, a finance group, and they are currently putting together a tour where she is touring around the country, where she'll be cooking in these big, like, fucking events. Like, she would go to, like, the Nokia Theater. I'm just saying. Really, it'd be some hillbilly area somewhere around here. I don't know where hillbilly shit is in California. She'd go up north to fucking Paradise or something like that. I don't know. But she's going to be embarking on this cooking and party tour where they're going to cook and they're going to engage in games with the audience. It's like a whole party. It's like a whole thing that she's doing. It's a 20-show summer tour. It's fucking gonna be huge. Okay? They're gonna be playing games. It's big action. And she's also has the Paula Dean Family Kitchen. And it's a $20 million restaurant that is going to be done very soon. Okay? It's going to be done very soon. It says later this year. And you can, and here's the kicker. And now, here's my question. Can I get a Oprah Winfrey? Can I get a Magic Johnson? Can I get all the players of the NBA? Can I get President Obama? Can I get every black folk in America to boycott Ticketmaster? Can I get that? Can I get all the black folk in America to boycott Ticketmaster? Because this Paula Dean race tour, which starts and go on sale May 1st, they can be pre-ordered, which is in Tennessee, and it can be Ticketmaster now. Seriously. So you can go buy tickets for the Paula Dean race tour from Ticketmaster. And my question is anybody going to boycott Ticketmaster? And I'm hearing people say no. No, Ticketmaster's not something that we're going to ban. Any reason why Ticketmaster's not going to get banned? Is there any reason why Oprah Winfrey's not outraged over Paula Dean and her association with Ticketmaster? Is there any reason why people are associating with Paula Deen? Is there any reason for any of this? And my question is Paula Deen forgiven because she went on TV and cried and said she was sorry? And my question is, if Big Don Sterling went on TV and cried and said he was sorry, would he be forgiven? And if Don Sterling cries and is not forgiven, why is Paula Deen? Paula Deen is doing shit in public. Paula Deen is talking racist shit in public. Paula Deen is out there doing racist shit in public. This guy, Don Sterling, is talking racist shit in the privacy of his own home with his hooker girlfriend. So once again, why am I looking at this scumbag Paula Deen? Why am I looking at this redneck, hillbilly motherfucker named Paula Deen having an association with Ticketmaster? I mean, again, this country we live in is so fucked up that people would be outraged over what's going on with a basketball owner, but Paula Deen gets a fucking pass. I don't understand. And if one of you can explain this to me, I am more than willing to listen. I am more than willing to even understand how this woman can get $100 million from a investment firm, okay? And she is allowed to operate with impunity. And there's no boycotts. I'm lost. I'm fucking lost. I'm lost. Paula Deen, $100 million investor, and opening restaurants and having an association with Ticketmaster. And if you go to Ticketmaster.com, they have an ad where you could get Paula Deen live tickets. I'm looking at it right now, June 24th and June 22nd. Paula Deen live. I'm looking at it, Tennessee. So if Donald Sterling said these things in Tennessee, he'd be all right? What's up, guys? You gotta help me out here. Seriously, you gotta help me out. Paula Deen is being sponsored and working with Ticketmaster. And I consider Paula Deen far more racist than Donald Sterling. Plain and simple. Paula Deen is a public racist. Okay? She sat there and she's sitting there telling her employees she wanted to dress them up as fucking slaves. Guys, she's talking about wanting to dress her employees up as slaves, as Aunt Jemima and shit. Do you guys understand that? Do you understand that? Why is nobody boycotting Ticketmaster? Why am I seeing Paula Deen and Ticketmaster together? No, okay, of course not. Fucking jerk-offs. Anyways, that is what we have today on the Big Don. Okay? That's what we call it. We call it the Big Don case. That's all. It's called Big Don. It's called Big Don. Yes. That is Big Don and the case of him being a racist. There you go. It's the ROB Black Show. And we're basically filled with Don today. I mean, not literally filled with him, but we're done with him. We're done. We are done with Don. We have no more Don to talk about. We're done with Don. So let's see what happens. And I'm sure we'll talk about Big Don tonight. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll go on from there. Anyways, it is 1:50 p.m. We got about 10 to 11 minutes left. And until Katie Summers joins us. And we get the news that we can use. But until then, we will talk a couple other things. God, Jesus, marijuana. Here's a story for all of our friends. Okay. We have a news on marijuana and the new bill that's being introduced. And let me say this to you all and all my friends out there who love marijuana. That word, it's such a weird word. It's almost as weird as the word pot. Someone goes, dude, do you smoke pot? And you're like, what? You know, pot. Do you like pot? Pot. But yeah, sure, man. Pot. Yeah, I love pot. Stupid. Yeah, pot. I love it. I love it when you call it pot. I love it, man. Okay? Pot. Fucking pot. Do you like pot? Yeah, I love pot. Fucking assholes. Anyways, here is what is on the table. They're introducing legislation to change the classification from marijuana being a Schedule I drug to a Schedule II drug, which would be huge, okay? And the question is, why? Because it then means that research can actually be done. Seriously. It means that it would take marijuana and take it out of a level of being on par of heroin and so let me read this. Earlier today, 18 members of Congress signed on to a letter that was delivered to President Obama calling for him to remove marijuana from Schedule I of the Controlled Substances Act. We request that you take action to help alleviate the harms to society caused by federal Schedule I classification of marijuana. Lives and resources are wasted on enforcing harsh, unrealistic laws, blah, 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 blah. The letter was signed by a whole bunch of senators. Classifying marijuana as a Schedule I at the federal level perpetuates an unjust and irrational system. Schedule I recognizes no medical use, disregarding both medical evidence and laws of nearly half of the states that have legalized medical marijuana. The letter continued. Schedule 1 or 2 classification also means that marijuana businesses in states where adult or medical use are legal cannot conduct business expenses from their taxes or take tax credits due to Section 280E of the Federal Tax Code. We request that you instruct Attorney General Holder to delist or classify marijuana in a more appropriate way, at the very least eliminating it from Schedule 1 or 2. So right now, what is being proposed in the in Congress, and what is going up the chain right now, is for Obama to bring this down and get it off the schedule. And basically, this would literally, it would literally take marijuana and open up a plethora of doors that decriminalize for millions and millions of drug offenders, and it opens the door for research by the federal government and all sorts of other areas of research that can be done for the marijuana business and or medical field to be able to use this type of medicine. Okay, it says there's a slim chance for it to pass, but regardless, it is now up there. And I would say if it doesn't switch now, you could be sure that give it, well, I would say by President Obama's final, and when I say final, before his term is up, you will see them take marijuana off a Schedule 1 and 2. Because to have marijuana be equated to methamphetamine and acid is absolutely crazy, and that's what a Schedule 1 is. It's ludicrous for that to happen and for it to be on there. And when this happens, you can't even do medical research. So heroin and cocaine are Schedule 2. Okay? And that means that heroin and cocaine at a Schedule 2 implies that they are somewhat less dangerous than marijuana and have somewhat limited beneficial applications to marijuana. So basically, a Schedule 2 drug, which is cocaine and heroin, or cocaine and heroin, actually are put forth in a way by the federal government that says they could possibly be a little bit helpful to the American people in some medical way, which is pretty crazy. So they actually put marijuana on the same level as methamphetamine and LSD, acid. And they say there is no such medical benefit for marijuana. And cocaine and heroin are on a Schedule 2. And that means there could be a tiny bit of medical benefit to them. Not that much, but a tiny bit. So what they're trying to propose is to get marijuana off Schedule 1 and 2. Or at least, for Christ's sakes, take it and put it in 2. I mean, if you're going to give some credibility to cocaine and heroin as being possibly a smidgen of benefit to medical research, then you gotta be a tiny bit in favor of saying there might be a little bit of that same medical help with marijuana. And we've all seen by now that marijuana has been shown to help people as far as using it as a medicine. So we'll see if this bill and this legislation ever gets through in the next month or two. But I will predict that you will see marijuana taken off a Schedule 1 and 2 in, the next year or year and a half. Remember, Obama is still in office until 2016. It is 2014. You still got this entire year to play out. You then still have the entire 2015 to play out. So we still have quite a while until we get anywhere near our president and him not being in the White House. So I would predict that this marijuana and Schedule 1, Schedule 2 is going to take shape, and you will see it removed from these lists. And again, you will see marijuana decriminalized. And once it's decriminalized, you will see big business get involved, and then the days of all these weed shops and weed grow fields eliminated, because when big business gets involved, everybody's going to be competing with the tobacco farmers and the Republicans. But instead of tobacco fields, you're going to be dealing with marijuana fields, and you're going to be dealing with the tobacco lobby. Instead of it being tobacco lobby, it'll be the marijuana lobby. Tobacco industry is already ready to switch over. So everybody thinking that life is going to be grand, trust me, it's going to basically be like the alcohol business, where you can't just go and make booze and go sell it on the fucking street corner. There's going to be a lot more involved with the federal government to be able to do this. So you won't be able to just go get a piece of property out in Humboldt and grow, 80 pounds of weed without paying heavy and getting licenses and getting approved. And it's going to be where this stuff only happens if the federal government approves you. And if you're not approved by the federal government, then you ain't going to get shit. Mark my words. That is what you guys will see happen when it comes to marijuana. So for the little guy and being able to grow it and smoke it and not be prosecuted, that's going to be great. But when it comes to everybody thinking that they're going to be able to have giant fields of weed and open up stores on every corner, you're going to have R.J. Reynolds with packs of weed cigarettes. And no different than you're not able to grow tobacco and you're not able to grow fucking tobacco plants and roll your own cigarettes and sell it at a store, you ain't going to be able to do the same thing with weed. So enjoy this gold rush while it lasts, but it ain't going to last when the government makes it all legal. And then everybody's going to go, this is bullshit. And it's like, yeah, no shit, it's bullshit. That's the federal government for you, ruining everybody's fun. All right, guys, let's do a little news we could use. I got that beautiful motherfucker, Katie Summers, waiting. I got her right now. She's waiting. That's what she's doing. She's fucking waiting. All right, she's waiting, and we're gonna fucking get on the phone with her right now. She's live, and I'm sure those of you who are listening to us on Adult FYI or the ROBBlackShow.com are seeing the beautiful Katie Summers. And if you're watching us on the old YouTube, go to Adult FYI or go to the ROBBlackShow.com and you will be able to see Katie Summers. So, without further delay, let's get this sexy motherfucker on the line with us. Let's get her. Let's get her. Let's get her. God damn it. Let's get her! So, let's kick it up. She's going to get her fucking hair done today, so. Yeah, I know. Big shot she is. She's a sexy motherfucker. Oh, shalom, Katie Summers. How are you? Well, Katie Summers, I'm doing good, and I was just explaining to the audience that you are going to get your beautiful hair done today. Now let me ask you a question. Is your hairdresser going to trim it up a little? I would imagine that the hairdresser would at least cut a little of the dead ends off, right? And just kind of spruce it up a little. Well, yeah, I mean, I got to imagine that that's something that would be done to at least, clean it up. It's got to be a little messy. It's got to be just a little unkempt, not in a bad way, but I got to figure you would, if you're going to color it, you would trim it up a little. At least that's my opinion. I'm no expert, but I would think that's what would happen. Whoa, wait a minute. We're not ready yet. We're not ready until we do your fucking intro. Right now, I was trying to be real with you. I was trying to let the audience feel at one with you, trying to get a feel of the Katie Summers lifestyle, okay? And since you are done with us, and now you want to just hear about, you want to talk about news, I'll do your fucking intro! Oh, okay, my bad. Go ahead with your sad news. Wow, that's what we were waiting for, was the fact that you were on cam and one of your fucking nails broke. That's bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. That is the worst fucking news. That's crap. All right, fuck your person. That's bullshit. Let's get going with the news. That you can use. Take it away, Katie Summers.
Yes, I remember the news about the lethal injection gone terribly wrong in Oklahoma. Tell us more. Tell us more. Tell us more. Fucking rat poison's in that drug, man. Oh God, yeah. I mean, they're just. It's even weird just that they were going to have a double execution. I've never heard of a double execution before. I mean, is Oklahoma that cheap that they were just trying to save, who would have a double execution? To me, if you're going to go through the process of executing somebody and you're going to put on that big of a display where you have the families come, you would want to do it special. It's like a birthday party. You don't want to have a double birthday party. Nobody wants to have a double birthday party. It's like when your mom goes, you and your brother we're gonna have one birthday party for you and your brother because you were born so close together. And you're like, fuck that! I want my own special day. To have a double execution, it's kind of like raining on the parade of the other death execution. So to me, just the fact to have a double execution is bullshit. I would opt for my own special execution day. I would have thought it was the first double execution ever. I just never heard of a double execution. Ever. I never heard of it. Exactly. It's like double execution is the same as a double birthday. Nobody wants to have their birthday shared with anybody, so why would somebody want to have their execution shared with somebody? That's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. I vote for a separate execution. Unless the double execution was going to be like execution by electric chair, and in that case you were going to have the one guy sit on the lap of the other guy, and you would electrocute them both together. You know, he'd sit, and then the other guy would sit on his lap, and then he'd execute them both. But if you're not going to do that, then what's the point of having a double execution? Of course, I'm always thinking for my fans, for the listeners, for the audience. What? Oh, Jesus. That's fucked up, man. They're fucking banned from the Bunny Ranch. Oh, so he's actually talking about Jerry Buss also. I told you, I was saying that in my speech, in my talk. Jerry Buss used to fucking party with Stephanie Swift and her husband at the time, Ruben, which is Andre Madness. He would tell me, he would go, I'd say, hey Ruben, you wanna go do something? And he would go, oh man, sorry, we're going to the Lakers game tonight with Jerry. And I'm like, Jerry who? And he goes, the owner of the Lakers. I go, the owner? I go, you guys hang out with the fucking owner of the Lakers? He goes, yeah, he loves porn chicks. He loves Stephanie. And I'm like, oh, so him and Stephanie Swift, they would hang out with Jerry Buss in his like fucking luxury box and shit like that and party with him. Nah, I thought his name was Jerry Buss. Wait a minute. I'm telling you, I thought it's Jerry Buss. I don't know who Johnny Buss is, but his name is fucking Jerry Buss. I'm looking at it right now. Jerry Buss is an American businessman, real estate investor, and chemist. He was the majority owner of the Los Angeles Lakers professional basketball team in the National Basketball League. Well, because Dennis Hoff is an idiot, man. All right, hold on. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Johnny Buss is part owner and vice president of the strategic development of the Los Angeles Lakers. He probably previously held the position as president of the Lakers, professional indoor soccer team. He is the oldest son. All right, there you go, baby. You're right. Of former Laker owner Jerry Buss. After Jerry died in 2013, his 66% controlling ownership of the Lakers passed to his 6 children via a trust, with each child receiving an equal vote. So there you go. Johnny Buss. So Johnny Buss hangs out. Them Busses love them fucking hookers, man. Dennis Hoff is such an idiot, though. He's just, you know, when you look at Dennis Hoff, and I've never really met him, but when you look at him, he just looks like a sleazy fucking pimp. You know, whenever you watch him on that Bunny Ranch show, the Cat House, you know, he's sitting there and he's all fat and he's sweaty and he's chomping on that cigar. And as the girls walk by, he's grabbing each girl by her ass, going, "Yeah, baby, I'll see you tonight. Yeah." All right. He just looks like such a sleazeball, man. I mean, he definitely, if you look up the word dirty pimp, he is the guy he's the guy that comes to mind, a dirty pimp. I mean, he just looks the fucking part, man. Just skeevy looking. Why? Give me a Rush Limbaugh. I've seen a Rush Limbaugh story where he was talking, and it sounded like he was Rob Black, talking about the girl being a sugar baby. I mean, he was talking, saying that this is a big conspiracy to have Magic Johnson own the team. I mean, the guy sounded like Rob Black. That's what he was like taking my lines. It's like the guy listens to my fucking show. That's what pissed me off. Okay. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, Limbaugh's an asshole, and he steals my material, so fuck him. He definitely likes to get fucked in the ear. He's a fucking fat ass. All right. Why is your dog barking? All right, give me the Kurt Cobain story. I didn't read it. I want to hear it. Give it to me. Yes, I remember that. Okay. Okay. So does it mean that he killed him? So what the fuck? So does it mean? So it basically means that he was not happy, and that Courtney is a dirty cunt. Like you know what I'm saying? Like ultimately, what does it prove? I guess that would be my question. Ultimately, does it prove that he killed himself because Courtney was a dirty little cunt who was sucking and fucking cocks? Or was it a tongue-in-cheek little kind of joke? You know what I'm saying? It's like, so what does it all mean? So basically, the letter and the note really didn't do anything more than nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's speculation that you know that Courtney that Courtney basically killed him and or had him killed, and there's this grand conspiracy and blah 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 blah, and ultimately there is no conspiracy. The letter doesn't prove anything except that you know they were what they were, a bunch of crazy doped up rockers, and he was fucking all emo and killed himself. Yeah, I mean, I totally, I totally never bought that Courtney, you know, had him killed or any of that stuff. I think he was just a doped up rocker who decided, and she was crazy as a doped up rocker's girlfriend. And she and him had one of those weird dysfunctional relationships, and he decided that he would rather fucking die and be forever kind of famous as in this death, and ultimately, you know, that was better than you know, dealing with life as it is. So I never believed the Courtney love theory. I mean, like I said, I'm sure that you know, she wasn't a you know, she wasn't exactly healthy in their relationship, but I don't think there was any you know, conspiracy that she went and fucking had part in killing them or hired people or any of that bullshit. I think that's all bullshit. Oh, definitely. When you do heroin and you're famous and you've got, you know, 8 billion things going on in your life, yeah, definitely. Because think about it. You're all high as fuck and you're not thinking of the ramifications of killing yourself. And the pain. I mean, you're just like, fuck it. That sounds like a cool thing to do. You know, it's like, yeah, fuck it. That sounds cool. Fuck it, let's kill myself. So that's how I look at it. Give it to me. I want to hear fun. Ham. Yeah. Yeah. When did this happen? Oh my God, are you serious? Oh my God. And he's in the NFL draft? Yeah, I wonder if he came. I don't think he came out for a draft yet. Wow. You have to see if he's what? So nah, see. Yeah. Isn't that fucking crazy? He's fucking just stealing food. But you know what? That bodes, I'll tell you, that bodes well for the argument that these players need to, they need to unionize so they can get fucking paid for their fucking services in college because they're broke and they have no money and they have to resort to stealing food. I mean, that works for that argument. Well, they're not allowed. They're not allowed. They're not allowed to get jobs. Jesus. And you can't fault the brother. He don't want to eat cafeteria food. He wants crab legs. And the university ain't paying for crab legs. Yeah, man, it's a fucking public, baby. He don't want no motherfucking cafeteria rice and beans. He wants some fucking crab legs. Yeah. Yeah, well that don't give him no crab legs. That ain't giving him no motherfucking crab legs. Well, he is. Okay, did he get to keep the crab legs? No. I hope he got to keep the fucking crab legs. Hello there, can I keep the crab legs? Let me keep my crab legs, please. Let me keep the crab legs. Oh, I love the crab legs. I love the crab legs. Let me get some hot sauce on them crab legs. All right, I'm sorry, God. That's wrong with me to talk. I'm not. I don't know if he sounds like that. I'm sorry. Hello there. Hello there. It's really not 80s. It's more like the really old days of like the 50s, like hello there, massa. It's more. It's far more racist than your voice. Mine is very wrong and politically incorrect. I'm wrong for what I do. I do it to try to get a cheap laugh. That's what I do, and it's wrong of me. Okay, and I'm sorry. I'm saying I'm sorry in advance. All right. Hello there. Thank you for the crab legs. I love the crab legs. Can I have some old crab leg? Hey, at least you didn't get busted for stealing chicken and watermelon. They're not fucking Muslim. They're not Jewish. Jews don't eat shellfish because they say they're dirty creatures. They're down for eating shellfish. They're all right with shellfish. They don't care about it. I like eating shellfish. I'll eat every dirty creature there is in the sea as long as it's not, real dirty. But like the crabs and shit like that they say are dirty and they feed off the bottom of the ocean, I don't care. I'll fucking eat it. I like that. No. Oh yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll stop now. Oh no. Oh Christ. Why are they doing that? So you're telling me that Subway, in all the other countries, of course not the United States, but in the other countries, are replacing their meat, their regular old processed crappy meat that they have, and they're using halal meat. Halal. You know what that means? It means blessed meat. Oh no. Yeah. Well, I was told that on top of halal meat, they're replacing it with ROB black meat because I am a lot more blessed and my meat is a lot more worshipped than any of the halal meat. wait, let's get back to you talking about my meat being filthy and it being in a lot of mouths. That's offensive to me. Well, nobody wants contaminated meat. I mean, who? All right, I'll accept your apology. My meat is blessed. All right. Okay. I have blessed meat. Say. And I take offense to the fact that you would think the girls that I've been with, all maybe 200 of their mouths, and some of them weighing a good 300 to 400 pounds, why you would think, and some of them definitely were on methamphetamine, some of them were definitely cracked out, but that's nonetheless, why you would think any of them would be dirty, disgusting, and or contaminated. I don't believe that. I did have one girl that was questionable because her teeth were so yellow and they were missing like 3 of them in the front that maybe she was contaminated. But I didn't stick my penis in her mouth. I just jacked off on her face. Alright, go ahead. With more blessed meat stories. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I thought it almost sounded like you said his name was Retard. It's close. It's fucking definitely close. When you were like, I was like, his name's Retard? So I thought that was kind of funny. All right, so where did they file the retard suit in Los Angeles? Yeah, well, I would surmise that that will get that's going to get thrown out because I can't. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Well, I believe Chris Brown. I believe Chris Brown stole some music. I believe Chris Brown, but I don't believe Jay-Z in that. Come on now. I don't believe that. Yeah, I believe Kanye too. Kanye definitely. But come on, not Jay-Z and Beyonce, for Christ's sake. It's funny.
Very funny stuff. All right, give me something else. That was a good story. That was a pretty funny story. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh my God, that's funny. Why? What did that like? I don't find Seth Meyers that funny. I find him pretty boring. So what could this guy? What could he do that was so edgy that the Today Show is banned? That's bizarre. You're a dummy. No, you're right. Believe it or not, I will admit you are pretty. You're pretty smart. You're smart. You're definitely smarter than any 24-year-old that I've ever been with. And when I say been with, not that I've been like, I'm just saying just in contact with. And I can only imagine what's going to happen as you get older. You'll probably be like fucking Stephen Hawking's without being crippled in a wheelchair. You would probably look sexy as fuck, though, all crippled like that. Oh, shit. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I'd still fuck you like that. I would. I would still fuck you, even if you had multiple sclerosis or whatever that was, cerebral palsy, and you were in a fucking wheelchair, fucking all gimped out, dancing to Blurred Lines. I'd fuck you all day like that. I think I'd fuck you even more if you had a cerebral palsy. No, no, because I wouldn't take you out in public like that, because I'd be embarrassed. I'd be. Oh, that's pretty. Hey, we never heard of that role play. Can you imagine that role play? You call up somebody like, honey, I'd like to role play. Really, what do you want to do? You want me to get whips? You want me to get whipped cream? No, I want you to pretend you're fucking retarded in a wheelchair. What? I want you to get in a wheelchair and go, hey, motherfucker! And I want you to shit yourself, and I want you to fucking do no. Oh, really? Yeah, and then I want to fucking roll you out of the wheelchair and fuck you like that. You know what? Let's role play. I want to do that. I want you to fucking pretend you have cerebral palsy. I like that. And then if you're into it, I can pretend I'm like Stephen Hawking's. I'll wear the glasses, I'll get a wheelchair, and I'll blow into a tube. And I'll be like, and it'll be great. We could alternate. One day I'm Stephen Hawking's. One day you've got a cerebral palsy, and you're the twerking girl on YouTube, the Blurred Lines. Where were they arrested twerking at? What do you mean, City Hall? They're just a couple workers. They're like, let's twerk. Oh no, here we go. Oh, that's a great one. All right, well, I don't know what to I don't know what to say to that. That's fucked up. They deleted her Facebook post. That's bullshit. You don't fucking delete a motherfucker's Facebook post like that. That's horseshit. All right, well, there's your lesson, everybody. Don't correct the authorities when they confuse your drugs and say that it's not cocaine, that it's Molly, and then post it on your Facebook, because Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg will fucking delete that shit. You don't like that none too much. Yeah, they don't like that. They have a no tranny gay Molly policy. Don't do that. Oh yeah, I like it. I'm excited already. Whoa, what do you mean it's bigger than AIDS? Let me make it clear. MERS. Okay, isn't it MRSA? Okay, I fucked up. Go ahead. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It spreads through what? Oh no. Here we go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, wow. That's some heavy shit, Katie Summers. I hope we don't get any of those diseases. Gay marriage. I love it. So that's all we got. All right. Okay, I'm with you there. Gay marriage. That's what we have to worry about as a society. Gay marriage. I like that. Oh Jesus, that's horrible. Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's horrible. Oh my God. Oh my God, you're horrible. Right. But you know, it's funny that you say that because it seems like every single morning when we're watching that morning news at 5 a.m. On the KTLA, it seems like they're always talking about a hit and run driver. So I'll give you that. It seems like that's all we ever hear on the KTLA morning is, sure, coming up, hit and run driver, hit and run driver, hit and run driver. So yeah, I guess you're right. I guess we have a lot of hit and run drivers here in Los Angeles. Oh my God! You just make wild. You make wild assumptions and wild accusations. You're just wild. You're controversial. You're wild, baby. You're wild. Internet TV. So, that would be a good name for your show. Supremely Controversial with Katie Summers. What? Oh, Jesus. That's all. That's basically all you gotta do is take your dog out. All right. Well, Katie Summers, it is enjoyable. I hope it was as enjoyable for you as it was for all of us today. To be a part of your awesome newscast and be part of the Katie Summers movement, and we like to thank you. So tell everybody something. I know that you'll be out with your hair appointment right now, but we will be seeing you when? Tonight? Late? When the fuck are we going to be seeing you, you little motherfucker? Oh my. Au revoir. Bye-bye. All right, guys, that was the news that we can use. That was a pretty good news update today. I gotta say that was a pretty good news update. We were thoroughly entrenched in news that we can use. So that was kind of neat. I gotta tell you, I was pretty informed on a bunch of issues. So with that being said, we're out of here. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, my wonderful Rob Black Show family will be back here tonight at at 8 p.m. So we'll be back here tonight at 8 p.m. To bring you more of the Rob Black Show. And tonight will be our final live night show of the 2014 season. Yes, it will be our final night show, which then starting tomorrow, the show will be taped for your enjoyment. But tonight will be the final 8 p.m. night show. I don't know if we have anything interesting planned or exciting planned. Probably not. It'll probably be the same show. Maybe we'll get some hookers up here. Maybe we'll get some girls from the club to show their fucking tits. I don't fucking know what we're gonna do.
But join us tonight at 8 p.m. And we will see you guys. As always, we're going to get taken out of here with a little Angel of Death by one of our favorites. And they go by the name of Slayer. We'll see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. Talk to you then. And stay cool in this hot weather and sunny California, more importantly, Los Angeles.